What is going on, guys? Alex, and in today's video I want to talk about Google Ads for HVAC companies, whether you're focusing on heating, cooling, whatever. I'm just going to jump right in and show you guys a straightforward tutorial. First, I want to show you why you should be running Google Ads for your HVAC business. If you're not, I imagine you could be struggling with generating leads reliably. So I'm going to show you why, and then I'll jump into the tutorial. If you do need help with Google Ads for your HVAC business, click the link down below, book a call with me. I'm happy to take a look at your Google Ads campaigns, answer any questions you have about running Google Ads, and of course, see if there's any opportunity to work together to help you get more leads and help you grow your HVAC business. It is the middle of summer now, and if you're not running AC repair, AC installation, AC service ads right now, you are definitely missing out. Anyways, jumping right into it. Why should you run Google Ads? When anybody searches for anything, well, two things. I always say this, your competition has no idea what they're doing, and I'll show you. And also, when anybody searches for anything, they're going to see 4 ads, sometimes 5 now, right? So we have 3 ads, we have a sponsored Google Business Profile listing, 3 more Google Business Profiles, and if you don't have a couple hundred reviews, you're not going to be showing up here. People also ask, we have a huge national brand here as well. Probably another one. We've got Yelp, right? So very difficult to rank organically. We've got TaskRabbit and then 3 more ads on the bottom of the page. The bulk of the page when someone searches for any HVAC services is going to be ads or Google Business Profiles or huge companies, right? You maybe only have 1 or 2 spots where you can rank organically. Still possible, not in huge areas, but this is why ads are great. Also, your competition generally has no idea what they're doing. This ad is okay, but I think it's a bigger company and they don't mention Vancouver in the ad. This one is, I'm not sure, but if you look below my face here, you can see the URL that it goes to right there. And it's going to their homepage. You'd never run ads in the HVAC space to your homepage. Homepages are not designed to convert. This is for drainage and plumbing. Again, they completely missed the mark here in a sponsored Google Business Profile, which is fine. We also see the same issue here with AC repair in Atlanta, right? AC service, the user is not looking for service, they're looking for repair. This is in Brickell, Florida, so they completely missed the mark with targeting, and I'll show you that in a second. Chimney services, right? They have no idea what they're doing. I accidentally clicked this ad. It's not terrible. You know, the targeting is wrong, but this is the page they're sending traffic to, right? Just a page that is not designed to convert. Anyways, you guys, I'm just going to jump right in and show you guys how to get started. So this is what your Google Ads dashboard is going to look like. And then from there, what you're going to want to do, click on new campaign, and go ahead and choose leads. You can choose to create a campaign without a guidance, but leads is your best bet. Now, this is incredibly important. Google is asking us to use conversion goals to improve leads. You do not want to spend money on Google Ads. You do not want to run ads at all unless you are tracking all your conversions, right? So you want to track phone calls, you want to track form submissions. Do not even run ads at all unless you have all that set up and it's working and you're tracking it properly with Google Analytics, with Google Tag Manager. It needs to be tracked. Even better if you can hook it up to your CRM on the back end, but do not run ads unless this is tracked up. If being tracked, if you need help, click the link down below, book a call with me. I could take a look. Anyways, click on continue from there. Don't choose PMAX here. You may also see a Google AI, Search AI option. Don't choose that either. You can try it. I've been running it lately to test. It doesn't work. It's terrible. Just go for a standard search campaign, which is this, right? You want your ads showing up for when people are looking for a particular service. And I don't usually choose one of these anymore. You can if you want. I don't not recommend it. I just don't do it. And for a campaign name, we'll just go HVAC, and let's just choose San Antonio. I've been vibing with that lately. So let's just choose San Antonio as the location. Click on Start New. Now, Google's asking you here for a bidding strategy. Their default is conversions, even though you should be tracking all your conversion data. We don't have any historic conversion data for Google to focus on, right? So you can run a Google Ads experiment to test that from the start. I don't recommend that, but you can. But conversions is a bidding strategy you'll want to focus on after getting maybe 15 to 30 conversions every month. Instead, what we want to go with is manual CPC. We can't choose that from here yet. So if you are in a hurry, if you do just want to set it and forget it, go with clicks and make sure you set a max cost per click bid limit. I'll show you in just a few steps how to change that or what to choose rather. But I still recommend a manual CPC. Max clicks will get you on your way. Again, you would want to test that anyways in your first month or two of ads, but you also want to set a max cost per click bid limit. Otherwise, if you don't, Google will charge you $130 for a click and you won't get the money back. Anyways, from here, click next. Opt out of this network. For some of you, you might have both of these opted in, right? But we don't want to show up on the Search Partners Network because we don't want to show up on non-Google websites, Spark Domains, YouTube. And we're not running display ads, so we don't want to show up on the display network. We just want to show up here, which is Google's search network, right? Now, scrolling down, we have the location settings. Let me just move this out of the way. So by default, Google's going to have presence or interest. You want to choose presence because with this option, presence or interest, Google will show your ad to people in your area as well as people who've shown interest in your area. This could be tourists. This could be people thinking of moving. This could be people just researching random stuff, right? You only want to target people in or regularly in your included location. That way your ad shows up for the most part for people that are living in your area. Depending on where you're from, you may need to exclude areas around your main area if you're getting calls from too far out of your service area, but you can do that in a month or two, depending on the calls you have and the conversions you have coming in. Now, to choose your actual area, click enter location, enter it here, and then always check to see where Google has included. Just click advanced search. You'll see here, for example, it's okay, but it's not great. So I just always like to exit this out. Choose a radius. I think for San Antonio, 10 miles would be good. Click pin mode and then just choose the very center. And that'll give you a 10-mile radius around San Antonio. You could probably make that a little bit bigger depending on your area, right? But I lately have been vibing with radius as opposed to Google's location, but it depends on where you're from, depends on what Google shows here, right? Click on save. Languages, leave English. If you are going to be targeting Spanish like you might in San Antonio, create a new campaign. Do not run Spanish and English in the same ad. Audience segments, Google will have some here for you. You can add them. It just kind of gives Google a little bit of direction of where you want your who you want your ads to be showing to. And so if you can, right, add a few that might be relevant. It's not a huge deal if you can't find anything relevant, but if you can, go ahead, and it does help Google, right? It does give Google a little bit of an extra nudge in the direction that you want to be in for user targeting. Doesn't make a huge difference, not completely important, and yeah. And scroll down. You can ignore that. Make sure you have off for automatically created assets. If you do go with automatically created assets, Google just goes nuts and just creates whatever, and it will never perform as well as what you're able to perform. Under settings, two things here. So ad rotation, Google's default is to prefer best performing ads, and Google will recommend this, but I always say this, guys, what works for Google and what Google recommends is not necessarily going to be in your best interest. You want data to determine what's going to be in your best interest. So I always recommend, and what I start with is do not optimize rotate ads indefinitely. This almost forces a split test within the ad group. So you can run two ads, you can pin headlines, you can try different headlines, you can try different descriptions, stuff like that in the second ad without having to set up a Google Ads experiment. Easy way to run a split test, and Google still won't rotate them indefinitely. They'll still prefer one, but at least here you'll have data coming for two different ads within each ad group so that you can make the decision for yourself. And then finally, ad schedule. Don't run ads all day. You want to run ads, ideally during the week, and probably if you can take calls until at least 7 or 8 p.m. and definitely in the HVAC space on weekends. Weekends for sure. I mean, that's obvious, but why I recommend after, for example, 5 or 6 o'clock p.m. is because people are getting home from work, their house is warm, or maybe their heating isn't working, and they're not going to notice if they're not home, right? And if you're only running ads till 5, you'll miss a lot of people that aren't home during the day, and it's a far better choice. You'll get far better results if you can run ads when people are on their way home from work, right? Click next. Go ahead and skip this. It never works that well. All right, now we're in the fun part. You can try the chat if you want. So this is where we build out the actual ad group. And the ad group is basically each service you offer under your broad service offering. So as an HVAC company, your ad group would be AC repair, AC service, AC installation, heat pump repair, stuff like that, right? So we'll just do AC repair because it's summer, and this is really popular right now. Now for keywords, open Google Ads in a new tab. Click on Tools here on the left, and then click on the little light bulb that shows up. Right? Enter your area here. It won't be exact here, but it doesn't matter. Click include, and San Antonio would be a fantastic area for AC company. Now just click AC repair. Now in each ad group, you want like 3 to 5 keywords to start. Obviously you'll add more. If you can only find 1 or 2, that's also fine. You can see it's really starting to pop off, even compared to last year. Look at the year-over-year change, 300% more interest. Maybe it's a much hotter summer. Anyways, grab a few that are relevant, right? And then add it in as a phrase match, right? Just have the quotations around it. AC repair near me. Now you may think you may want to go ahead and add an AC repair near me ad group. No, you always start broad and then segment it out. So over the next month or 2 of running ads, you'll see, AC repair is doing really well. AC repair near me is also doing okay. Test that in its own ad group, but you don't want to test it from the beginning or it'll segment the campaign too much and you just won't have enough data to really make a decision. Air conditioner repair, you can also just add air conditioner repair near me. And then I always like to add a geo modifier, so just something like AC repair San Antonio, right? That's good. That's a really good start. For the ad itself, now for the final URL, like I always tell people, and I always see better results with a dedicated landing page. That means you do not send traffic to your homepage. You do not send traffic to a service page. You send traffic to a page that is specifically designed to convert paid traffic into leads, right? Into phone calls or form submissions. I've never found a homepage or a service page that has done that well. So you're just going to add your website here, and you can just do like whatever it is. Just paste in your URL.com/. And I need to reiterate, you guys, when you're paying $10, $15, $20, $30 per click in the AC space, especially in July and August, you want to send that traffic to a landing page. If not, your campaign will not perform anywhere near as well as you would want it to. If you need help with landing pages, if you want me to build a landing page for you, you can click the link below, book a call with me. I can definitely help you out with that. We have landing pages converting incredibly well in this space. You can just add a little display path there. This sometimes we'll just add it to the end of the URL. Looks a little bit more interesting. Catches the eye, so people are more likely to click on the ad, which is what you want. Google will ask you to add your phone number. Please do, because people will call you directly from the ad. So just add your phone number in there if you haven't, right? Click on apply. Now for the headlines. I have a video about this, but in headlines, you always want to have the location, the service, calls to action, pain points, and benefits, right? So for example, obviously AC repair San Antonio. Now this is already going to look better than any of the other ads we've seen. So we have an AC repair ad here. And again, I would spend a little bit more time on this, especially if I was doing it for a client, but I just want to show you guys, right? None of these are relevant. These are all bad. But if you were looking for AC repair in San Antonio and you saw this ad, you're clicking it. There's no doubt about that. Your click-through rates will be insane, right? And then you would go with something like San Antonio AC repair will repair your AC. This nice, all right? That fits. Problems with your AC not working, right? Schedule a repair. Call us today. Call us for repairs, right? That's really good. And then you could add something like serving all of San Antonio, right? And already look at that. That's a really fantastic ad. It's a great ad. This is far better than what your competitors are running for sure. Description's the same. And if you can, add all the headlines. Again, I would spend a lot more time on this. You'll probably want to spend 15, 20 minutes getting the ad up. For the description, again, AC repair in San Antonio. Will come fix your AC today. Period. Give us a call now. All right, look at that. Oh. That is really cool. Let's just fix that. Having problems with your AC? Question mark. We can help with air conditioner repair in San Antonio. This is a really good ad, you guys. Look at that. It mentions AC repair, AC, San Antonio, San Antonio, San Antonio. This is really good. Now, add all 4 if you can. For images, just add images. You can add up to 20. Add all 20. You can test everything. Google will give you the data. Make sure you add your business name. Make sure you add your business logo if you verified your account. Now here you have the option to add site links. You have the option to add callouts. You have the option to add prices, structured snippets. You might think you can get away with doing this now, and you can. But the problem with adding site links here is that this applies the site links to your entire campaign, right? So if you add a site link here, it's going to be, doesn't give you any options of where to add it, right? But it is going to be added to your campaign. The problem with that is within your campaign, you're going to have AC repair ad group. You're going to have AC service. You're going to have AC installation. So you don't want site links. You don't want site links that are relevant for AC repair showing up for AC installation, right? You don't want callouts or structured snippets that are relevant for AC repair showing up for heat pump installation. So what you do for that, and I'll just quickly show you guys, and I do have a video on how to add all those, is just go back to your Google Ads homepage, click on assets, and then click on assets again. Now you have a list of all the different assets you can add here, right? And so what you want to do from here is choose the one you want to add. So for example, site links, right? Now click on plus. Exit out of that. Now you can see that by default, it's an account-wide site link. You never want to do this, right? You don't want to do campaign. You want to choose ad group, and then I don't have it live right now, but you want to add it to your AC repair ad group. That way you can have something like AC repair prices, right? So someone sees this, they see their AC repair ad, they see your AC repair prices, and they can click the site link that brings them to your landing page, right? And the reason you want to add site links and callouts and structured snippets and prices if you can is because it makes your ad take up more real estate on the page. So it's someone is more likely to see it, right? Like these ones have site links. It's bigger and people are more likely to click it versus, for example, this one. Very small, people are going to scroll right past it. This one has the call button. Really well done, at least with the call button and the address. You definitely want to make sure you connect your Google business profile as well. But like I said, guys, make sure you add it to the ad group level and select your AC repair ad group. It might seem tedious, but it does make a huge difference, especially if you're going to be spending $6, $7, $8, $10,000 a month or more on ads. You want to have it as segmented as possible, right? So on the back end there, add assets, add callouts to the assets, add prices if you can. Definitely add structured snippets, right? But make sure you add everything to the ad group level, like I said. You don't have to do that up front. You have to do after the ad is published. So immediately after that, go and add them. But for now, we are ready to publish the ad. Google's probably going to ask me to verify my account in a sec. All right, I'll jump back in 1 second. All right, and we're verified. So you're going to want to set a custom budget here. Google's custom budget for AC repair seems a little bit off. Where to find your budget is go back to the keyword planner, which I accidentally left there. Just go back and add your San Antonio, your location and everything. AC repair. Now, ideally, guys, you want to be getting at least 10 clicks per day, right? So 10 clicks is going to define your daily budget. They're going to be expensive in here in San Antonio. Typically, you would choose a mean. For HVAC, I do tend to start a little bit lower, but even a little bit lower here is going to be $20 a click, right? And even then, you probably won't be showing up that much. But even assuming at 36 Canadian dollars per click, you want 10 clicks per day. Even at the minimum 5 clicks per day, that's going to be $180 a day, right? 10 clicks per day is going to be $360. There's companies that are, there's businesses in San Antonio that are probably spending $1,200 a day on ads, if not more. It made my eye twitch at how expensive that is. Obviously, you don't want to bid the max, but if you bid too low, for example, $15 Canadian, you will not get enough clicks for it to make sense, right? So your services have to be priced accordingly, but I know there's margins in that, and at $10 per click, if you're converting over time at 30%, it's not the end of the world. So in this case, I would just probably set it at maybe $200 or $300 per day, just to see, just as a start, right? But because I don't want Google to spend any of my money, set it at 0.01. Now Google's going to review everything here, and while it's doing that, I just want to say, you guys, if you did make it this far, thank you so much. I hope this video has been helpful, and don't forget, you can click the link down below, book a call with me. I'm happy to take a look at your Google Ads campaigns, answer any questions you have about Google Ads, take a look at your conversion tracking, your landing pages, anything like that when it does come to Google Ads for your HVAC company. And of course, see if there's any opportunity to work together to help you get more leads, get you more calls, and help you grow your HVAC business. I'm going to pause this really quick until it's done, and I'll just jump right back in and show you guys what else to do to get everything up and running properly. All right. This is what it looks like when you're ready to publish. And so from here, just go ahead and click Publish Campaign. It's also going to load again. And now it's going to ask you again to make sure your conversion tracking is set up. Please, you guys, do not spend money on Google Ads. Do not run ads unless you have conversion tracking set up. It's incredibly important. So please go set that up now before you run your ads. Now, go to your campaign. It's going to be right here. Click on that little gear icon, and we're just going to change the bidding strategy really quickly. Click on bidding, change bid strategy here. Now, select bid strategy directly. Of course, Google doesn't recommend it because, like I said, what's better for you is not good for Google, and Google just wants what's best for Google. Go ahead and choose manual CPC, all right? Click on save. This just allows you to bid more on a keyword level. It is a little bit trickier to get started and does require a lot more manual management, right? But it's gonna get you better results. Click on the campaign, now click on your ad group. Actually go back, click refresh here rather. And then just set a default max CPC. In this space, it's probably gonna be $30 or $20. So you just set it to 20, click save, and then also within the ad group, you can also set a max CPC per keyword, which you would, and then over time you would adjust it based on your absolute, your just impression share overall. Anyways, that is really about it to get you guys started on Google Ads for your HVAC company. If you did make it this far, thank you for watching. Thank you so much. I live to serve, and hopefully you found this video helpful. Like I said, you guys, if you do need help with your Google Ads, click the link below, book a call with me. I love talking to you guys, and we will see you in the next video.